The next one this is one that I think that you're going to have way more of an insight on, because I watched a video on this today, but Rage 9 engine innovations that we could see.
Yeah, so I actually, Cyborg was just saying there, like if you guys checked out my video in terms of the Rage 9 engine, what we're most likely going to be seeing in terms of the advancements brought by this new engine. Like I was saying, in terms of if you guys are unaware and you didn't see the video, bit of a brief history. So GTA 5 actually it was Rage 7, so the 7th installment, and then RDR 2, Rage 8, and then now with GTA 6, it's going to be the 9th installment. So we're going to be seeing so many much more advancements, and more specifically in relation to so first of all, the game physics. So physically simulated real-time water physics. I think that's one of the things that is going to be absolutely insane. One of the things I did touch on the video was that GTA 5 just used like a mesh system similar to a lot of other companies and developers which they've utilized, and we saw it within trailer 1 of how incredibly gorgeous and beautiful the water looks. That
first shot where the camera pans up from the boat, and you see the turtles in the water. Like, water isn't see-through or like solid. It's like it's real, and I know that Rockstar
looks so realistic, man.
It's ridiculous. Like that could have been a clip from a tourism board advertising Miami. It was. And some people have recreated the shots, and you put them side by side, and it does make you really appreciate how well they look aesthetically. And I think as well, like another thing to point out is like Rockstar, I think it was 2 years ago or maybe a year ago, I believe it was a couple of years ago, they were employing people especially just to work on water physics and water dynamics in the game. And the people that they've employed, whoever they are, if they ever happen to see this video, well done.
Yeah, props to you guys. Like that is insane. Like I would not even know where to start in terms of like, that is just incredible. It really is. Like the fact that I don't know if you saw it
real time as well, isn't it?
Yeah. In real time. But the thing is as well is that they have one subdivision, which I'm pretty sure is in Rockstar San Diego, based off this article, anyways. That is from a numerous amount of employees at Rockstar San Diego that are working just on this alone, just on the water. That's crazy.
It's crazy, and that's something else as well. So, but before Rockstar San Diego became Rockstar San Diego, it was called Angel Studios, and there's a few games that they worked on back then that consisted of water and had water physics in the game that were really cleanly done. And there's a lot of the people there that they don't usually focus on character animations or anything like that. Their predominant focus is things like world environment. There's two sides to this as well. Obviously, we look at it and go, that's incredible. But at the same time, it still begs the question, how are our consoles going to deal with this? Like, the processing power.
Oh my God. Like, you know, we thought that the PS4 was run like the bloody A380, Airbus A380. Like, the PS5 has been able to handle things pretty well. I don't know too much about how the console has been handling it, like games over the last many years, but now they're going to be coming out with the Pro later this year in anticipation for the game coming out next year. Will it be able to handle all of this? Like, in terms of the frame rate and will it be running at 60 frames per second? That's probably another thing we could get. That's another topic that we could get into as well. But
yeah, I mean, I think that's it's a really good point. Like, obviously, it's pretty well established now that the PS5 Pro is pretty much just being released on time for GTA 6. There aren't any other releases that are getting me like that people are going to buy a PS5 Pro for, in my opinion, looking at the release time.
Oh, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. That Pro version is gonna sell like hotcakes. I tell you that.
100%. And that's the thing as well. Like, I don't have a PS5 at the moment. I'm using the PS4 Pro at the moment because I bought my PS4 Pro as the PS5 came out. So I was like, damn it.
No way.
I'm gonna wait until the PS5 Pro, and I'm gonna get that. And the only thing that's got me a bit like confused, and I've spoke to a few people about this, a few members of my Discord that have had a few chats about this as well. With all the AI patents that have been filed by Take-Two Interactive, which we can assume with some level of confidence is going to be for GTA 6, and with all of this real-time stuff happening in the game, and like all of the traffic AI animations and everything, where it uses an AI system to navigate around the whole map, and the fact that cars are always rendered in, like, on a PC with like a 4090, it's like, okay, that makes sense. But on a games console that is consumer level, it'll probably be fine. Obviously, they wouldn't release it if it didn't work, but it just makes you think, like, how are they optimizing? Like, how are they managing to cram all of this stuff in without bogging down the console? Whatever system they've designed to optimize must be insane.
Yeah, and that's the thing is as well, like, it's only going to be coming out for consoles first. Like, PC is probably going to be, another 26 or 27, whenever that is, because with Red Dead 2 and GTA 5, I think it came out like a year later. So
Yeah.
in terms of the consoles first, like, how is it going to be able to handle all of these, innovations, these new advancements? I don't know. Like, will it be able to handle it? Will it be able to handle the frame rate? I don't know if we'll be able to handle 60 frames per second. It's probably going to be 30 to 40, maybe something along those lines. Will we have like different options as well, like performance versus fidelity? Like,
Yeah.
that could be something that.
I think that there must be the only option. Like, for example, especially with the PS5 Pro, I think it's probably safe to assume that on the base PS5 game, it'll probably be like 30 to 40 frames per second, and maybe on the Pro 60. But for me personally, because I don't really care about frame rates, like my focus is always going to be graphical performance, so I'd always opt for a lower frame rate for higher quality gameplay. But then again, it's all horses for courses, isn't it? It all depends what you...
I'm the opposite. I would say I'm more like performance, like more the smooth frames and all that, but
Really?
yeah, each to their own. Yeah, each to their own, I guess. Hey,
What a weirdo.